Hello, children. We are back with another lesson in EVS 1. We all know that we need water to live and we use it for various purposes. In the previous lesson, we learned how important it is to have clean water, especially for drinking. Now, we all need water continually, and so we store water at home. So today we are going to learn in detail in the lesson water for every household. At home, we store water in various containers. Earlier, brass, copper pots as well as earthen pots were used to store water. Slowly, people started building tanks in their houses. Nowadays, steel or plastic is also used for storing water. Let us see how we must take care of the water that we drink. We must drink clean water, which is very important for good health because impure water can cause diseases. That is why the water used for cooking and drinking must be stored carefully. The container in which drinking water is stored must be covered so as to prevent dirt and germs from entering the water. After taking water, replace the lid at once. Always use a dipper to take the water from these containers because if we dip our hands while taking water, the dirt on our hands can enter the water. But the best method to prevent the water from becoming impure is to have a tap on the container which makes it easier to take the water. When the water in the container is over, wash the container well before refilling it. If we take such care, drinking water remains clean. Water does not become stale. Some people believe that the previous day's drinking water, if it remains, must be thrown away because that water has become stale. But this is not true, as water does not become stale. In fact, by throwing away that water, we are wasting good water. So, instead, we can use this drinking water for other purposes like cooking, watering the plants, and even for washing utensils. Water distribution in the house. Children, you must have all seen water tanks on the terrace of your buildings or on the rooftop of your houses. Now, these water tanks are usually of cement or plastic. It is from these water tanks that we get water in our kitchens, bathrooms, and toilets through pipes. There are taps fitted on the pipes to turn water on and off as per our need. This is how water from one tank can be obtained at several places in a building at the same time. Water supply for a human settlement. Now, human settlement means a town, a city, or anything where there are people staying. Now, you know, we get water from rain, which is the main source of water. This rainwater gets collected in lakes, rivers, and reservoirs. Now, these are far away from our houses, so it is not possible to collect water from so far places and they are not pure for drinking. That is why a large water source from these, which is closest to a settlement, is identified as the main supply for water. From this source, water is brought through large pipes to a common area, which is a purification unit where the water is made potable for drinking. This water is then distributed all over the town or city, and this is called distribution of water. Water tanks at a height. Normally, if you see, water tanks are always at height. But we also know that water only flows downwards. Now, how can water go up to that height? How is water stored up in tanks? To do that, we need to use a machine. Machines used for lifting water are called pumps. These pumps work on diesel or electricity. In earlier days, when there was no electricity, it was not possible to raise water to very great heights. So, in those days, people used hand pumps. Later on, with the discovery of electricity, electric pumps came into use. Hence, water can be filled in water towers, and from there it is supplied to towns and cities. Journey of water from source to house. Now, you know the main source of water for the human settlements are dams or reservoirs. Water from here is sent in big pipes to the water purification center. Once the water is purified, it is stored in the water tower. From here, the water is released through big pipes. This pipe splits out into many smaller pipes which lead the water to the surrounding areas. Now, in that particular area, the pipe splits again into smaller and smaller pipes which take away water to every house. But in some places in that whole area, there are only 2 or 3 common taps which are shared by the families living there. Human beings cannot live without water, so it is necessary to have a source of water close to where we live. That is why in olden days cities grew on the banks of big rivers. Let us see some of these ancient cities in our country. Delhi is situated on the banks of the river Yamuna. Patna is situated on the banks of the river Ganga, and Nasik on the banks of the river Godavari. In some places, even today, water is drawn from wells or borewells for use at home. It is important to be sure that the water is potable. If the water for drinking is impure, then it should be boiled. Otherwise, it is harmful for our health. In some areas where there are no pipelines to supply water, tankers are used for this purpose. Many people are involved in the work of water purification, storage, and distribution of water. Electricity and diesel are also used to run the machines. Therefore, a lot of money is spent for this work. So, to get potable water, it is very expensive. So, we must not waste water but use it carefully and store it properly. What can we do to use water without wastage? When you wake up in the morning to wash your face, fill water in a mug instead of opening the tap, and don't throw away the leftover water. While brushing your teeth, turn the tap off. After washing vegetables and fruits, use the same water to water plants. While washing things under a tap, do not turn on the tap fully. Children, remember, water is valuable and so we must not waste it. In fact, water should be stored properly and used carefully. I hope you have all understood the lesson. Answer the following. Why should we take special care of water used for drinking and cooking? Answer. If we consume contaminated water, it can cause diseases. That is why we should take special care of water used for drinking and cooking. What are the ways to save water? We can save water in the following ways. Do not throw water store it and use it later. Do not leave the tap running while brushing your teeth. Use a bucket and mug to bathe instead of the shower. State whether the following are right or wrong. Samir drank water from the pot and left the lid beside it. Wrong. Nisha waters her plants with the water she has used for cleaning the dishes. Right. When water comes in the tap, Sai empties her pot and fills it again. Wrong. Reshma carries drinking water with her when she goes for a picnic. Right.